Hello, friends and fellow adventurers. Okay, I'm trying to remember what I was working on. I had been working a little bit off camera here on our structure outside. Oh, is it already nighttime? Are you kidding me? Let's go have a quick Z. That's a good way to start. We'll get arrested right away and not attacked. So what I'm thinking of doing is going out and let's see, what do we have? We have a few things. I'm going to make a few things here just so I have some stuff on hand. I do not have... Okay, oh, right. Why don't we convert all of our blocks to blocks? There we go. Okay, so now let's make ourselves something. So what I'm thinking of doing is starting to make a big, like, woodland sort of manor, sort of out behind my cavern. I worked a bit on the cavern, and I haven't completed the railway system yet. I went and fixed up the roof and worked on a few other parts. And hello there, Endy. How's it going? I'm going to leave the Enderman alone. Oh, everybody here has been Enderman grinding to get all the Ender Pearls. But I don't. I leave the poor guys alone. They've got enough trouble. They've got enough trouble. They're just trying to feed their families. That's all they're all trying to do. Okay, let's go up here and we'll check out what we've gotten going on. I basically cleaned up a little bit and worked a little bit on the inside. I've been talking with Castaway about doing something, basically an epic inventory system, but we were debating about whether or not to do it here or to do it back at the main house. And that's kind of been the thing. So yeah, cleaned up a little bit, made it look a little bit happier and shinier. Oh, we've got a hole up there still. I got to plug before I have too many baddies falling in. But what I was thinking in the interim is going out here and getting something going on. Out this way, out yonder. So went and got a bunch of trees and planted a bunch of things and did stuff. I'm trying to figure out exactly where I wanted to build this though. Because there's so many areas. Like this is a nice area. I like that it kind of is attached to the desert basically. I know Castaway had cleared off a huge area that they were working on. I'm trying to remember where exactly that must be. Is it over here? I think it's over here. I just don't want to be getting in the way of what they're doing. So I'm trying not to run with too many plans at once here. It's just trying to keep up with what Castaway's working on and then trying to do... There we go. Okay, so they were building over here. Right. Oh, right. Okay. Now he had a hole to the center of the earth over there. Oh my gosh. There's some terrifying stuff. Yeah, he was working on a new zero tech farm here that was giving him some grief, so I think he's going to tear this whole thing apart and rebuild. There's some, I don't know, he's some redstone torch issue. It's not functioning as it should. So we're going to go away from that. So I might keep my distance from that. So maybe what I will do is build it more over on this border area here. So what I was wanting to do, it was kind of my intention when I started building the original house was to build something like really, really grand and epic. And that kind of didn't happen because I didn't get very ornate. I kept myself confined within the structure of the, kind of like the box structure of the place. And instead of just getting like, crazy and building something like ridiculous, which is what I really had intended to do. So I don't know how big I want to make this place. I think huge is the word I'm looking for. I don't fully know. I don't fully know what I want to do with this. Let's see here. We've got, yeah, I mean, I could see going easily bigger than this, really. The question is exactly what the floor plan is going to look like. Because what I'm thinking of something where it's a bit more cavernous. It's a bit more like you walk in and you get lost sort of place. That would be kind of my vision with it. Is something very labyrinthine, very, very epically huge. I think that's doable. That is bleeding us over into this little... What is this? Is this just a creeper pit? It basically is, isn't it? This doesn't actually go anywhere, does it? No. So this is some off-camera hole filling I'll do. I'm going to be doing some landscaping and stuff later on. I'm going to try to avoid doing that right now. I want to just get building right now. So how are we doing on the wood? So this, just even doing the basic flooring of this place is going to take such a mammoth amount of wood. So I think that's what I'm going to focus on first, is just getting the outline of this thing kind of built. And from there, we'll see. And I think let's see here. Let's see how far we can go with this. I don't know what the dimensions are of a woodland manor. I just remember thinking, you know, it's big enough that it feels like it's fun because you don't know exactly what you're going to run into when you go in there. I mean, I could see bigger than this, really. But this is going to be quite large, especially if I push it back a little bit. So I want you to be able to come in, and I want it to be kind of, let's see. I'm not going to worry at all about it being like, you know, the entrance making sense, like being symmetrical or anything like that. This might be a good place for us to do the entrance. Something like this. I'm going to have to do a stone or something exterior. I'm not sure how we want to do this. So I want to have, I'd like some stairs going up into it. That's where I'm going to try and build above ground this time. I don't normally do that. I'm all about burrowing into the earth. Don't ask me why. I love burrowing into the earth. Every time I make a fortress, I end up like going way into the earth for some reason. No idea. Although, to be fair, in our last one, I don't think we did in our not Java world. I think we actually just mostly stuck above grade there. Really? These the plants are like, no, we are tougher than wood. Let me tell you about us, the plants. Okay, plants. You got to get out of my way. Okay. Yeah, I like this flooring is, there's times I like this flooring, there's times I don't. I think right now I actually like this flooring. I think this flooring is going to be quite good. So we'll push this back. I think we'll push it back farther than this even. I'm not sure how far. Again, I want the people to come in and be like, this is ridiculous. That's what my objective kind of is with this place. Is I want it to feel like this is like inappropriately large. Like it's just too big. And why did you make this? That's the result I want to go for. I think we're going to be able to get there. But that said, I'm going to need to do a lot of other work. Now, I was also wanting to get just a sense of like how much more wood I'm going to need, which is a ridiculous amount. So I've been doing a little deforestation, reforestation around here, as you can see. And we're going to have to keep, we're going to have to do a lot more than that, aren't we? Let's get this here, if we can. And there we go. We'll get some samplings going on here, because we're going to need them. The poor things are going to be, we're going to require a lot of those. So come to me, my little saplings, come to me. All right, and we'll go and grab a few more of these. Now, in terms of the outside, what do we want to go with? We could go with corners that are like this style of wood. I mean, that's kind of cool. I do sort of like that. I don't know what I'd want to do after we get the corners built like that, though. Do I want to have the exterior that is like totally wood planking looked? Yeah, or I don't know. I don't know. Let's take a look. We'll try. We'll throw in a few pieces and we'll see. I'm not trying to be like, totally make a woodland manor. What I'm trying to basically do is I just make a structure that is like obscenely large and cavernous and filled with rooms and oddities and curiosities. Our main bunker over there, once I got building it, I realized, it just didn't feel like it was a structure that was made to be like this. It's more vertical. And in that case, it's just, once you go down the staircase in the middle, there's not actually that much building there. It's more of a, there's a couple of rooms, but it's really not a very labyrinthine structure. Whereas that's what I want. I want a labyrinth. Essentially, that's what I want. I want to be a minotaur. Is that too much to ask? Just want to be a minotaur. Now, I don't know what the whole purpose of this will be. I do like it, like, for instance, when you find those big sheepy structures and stuff, or sort of wool structures in the middle of a a mansion. I like things like that are just like, what? Why is this here? I want that kind of feeling. I want the feeling of like, this is ridiculous. And my current structure doesn't give me that feeling. And my hideaway is not going to give that feeling. So I want to create something a lot more grand and absurd. I've been looking for ideas, just thinking to myself, I've had some time away from the game. And I was like, what do I really want to build? I want to build creative things. I want to build big art projects. As I was talking about, like doing my own, concrete spiral jetty out here. Those are the sorts of projects that I'm going to start nibbling away at as I can. I mean, some of those projects are just going to take forever. That's is the issue. We'll get at them. They will not be forgotten, but it's just going to take time. So we'll see how that goes. I'm always intrigued still about... I know there's still stuff going on here, and not everybody has time to, I think, play too much. I know there's things going on here, things about the economy that Castaway is always telling me about. He's like, well, we got, so-and-so's logged in and we're working on this kind of scheme. There's always a scheme. That's what I think. It's a scheme-based economy. Okay, I'm going to go have a nap because they're terrible. They're wanting to blow me up again. Okay, I'm going to have to get them to sleep right away. Don't start doing destructive things. I should have brought my bed outside. We could have slept under the stars. I should do that. Oh, okay. Let's not go down to the basement. It's not ready yet. Have to tell him to go to sleep. This is like real life. Go to sleep, please. Just go to bed. Go. No, okay, stop. Go to bed. Is he? Is he gonna? He's probably already halfway, like he just jumped into the game, immediately let off fireworks, and uses Elytra to fly somewhere, is what he's done. He's like, no, I'm not going to go to bed. Come on, you can go to bed. You can do it. You can go to sleep. He's not going to go to sleep. Is he going to go sleep? He's not going to go to sleep. Oh, the suspense. When you're playing and you're trying to get someone else to go to sleep, that suspense kills me. Like, come on, can we just go to sleep? Where is he? See, look at these guys. They're all in my structure already. I don't have time for this. Did nobody tell them? I don't have time for this. Now, you know what? I'm going to leave a bunch of the stone in here because I don't want to be carrying all this around. I don't need it. There's no point walking around with all this stuff in my inventory. I'm not going to be using this. Oh. Oop. Okay. Okay, he didn't see the message. Likely story. Okay, that's there we go. That's good. He had chat turned off, and that's a good thing. There we are. Oh, thank you. Okay. Come here, bed. Now, let's get ourselves some stuff. Most of this I'm just gonna pack around with me for later. Now we got we got 64 wood. That's looking good. Let's try that. It's funny when you gaming with your kids as they get older, they become more autonomous. It's always weird when they have mannerisms and habits that you're not used to, like your kid saying no problem or thanks. It's always, oh, well, they've got manners. I don't know where they learned that from. Probably not me. That creeper just dematerialized. Where did that thing go? By the closer to desert. Desert. I swear, there's no excuse for me to get something like that wrong. Okay, so now are we wide enough here? Have we accomplished? Whoa, oh, here he is, coming in for a landing. Look at him, showing off. Show off. He's skilled. I don't have those skills. Okay, so we got ourselves, look at that, a whole pile of little saplings kicking around here. Perfect. This where you building it? Yeah. Have to fill in with some dirt. Then we'll clear out back area. Okay. I could have not built this here and just, but instead of clearing this more, I'm just going to fill this in. It's all arbitrary. It's all arbitrary. Okay, so let's see here. Let's get rid of that and put acacia logs here. So. Okay, so how's that going to look? That's going to look nice. Now, I've got to decide what we want to use for the material that's going to come on the in-between. I don't know what I want to use. I think a combination of some stone blocks, things like that, perhaps. And then the question does become, where do we want to go? I might just need to fill in flooring here and kind of get a feel for it and see like what feels right. Like what's an appropriate amount of walking space. I think I might not go farther than that over there. That seems like that might be too far. So let's put down our okay, we're going to take some All right, so let's see here. Part of the reason I thought, you know what, I'm just going to fill in what I need to is there's too many layers going on here. Too many different levels. The other thing, we can also have multiple entrances and stuff. So I feel like this might be the space we're looking at here. Because otherwise, I'm now going to be getting into terraforming all that. And I don't really want to do that. That's probably big enough, I think. Okay. So, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to just demarc this. Okay, now we can start really getting a sense now of how far we want to go back. Is that it? I used all the... Of course I did. I used all the small amounts I had. All right. Now, I swore I wasn't going to just start terraforming all this, but I kind of need to get a little bit done. Terraforms for 6 hours. Because this is going to be right behind here. Let's get this cleared in a little bit. There we go. All right, so we'll go back at least as far as that. Then I guess I could do math and figure out how much wood I'll need, but you know what? I'm not going to do that. No, that'd be like cheating. I need to do ridiculous guesswork. Lag server? What did you do? Probably his well, Zero Tick Farm shouldn't be lagging the server at all. There should be no lag with that. Oh, broke all the hoppers. That'll do it. Okay. Oh, structure. 50% of the structure, this build is just going to be filling in like bits that I... Okay, now this area here, because this little hill doesn't actually... Yeah, kind of nice. It sort of levels out in the back here. So, I think I will probably continue building back farther than this. At least for the moment. I will just do this for the moment, I think. We'll just level it out. Doesn't matter, it's all flooring. Oh, right, this flower is in my way. Sorry, little flower. Sorry, little creature. Okay. I thought, am I out of dirt? No, I can never be out of dirt. I think we have chests of dirt in the other house. There's no such thing as too much dirt. All right. There we go. Yeah, we'll definitely be going back farther than this, because even on the other side, I've already built over more. So I will have to go minimum over to, did it end over here? Right here, okay. I hope I didn't mess the levels up. I'm already thinking I probably have. Not a good sign. 40 more. Oh no, okay, that's all looking good. Okay. There we are, wow. So this is so far at least. Again, I don't know what, I'm going to have to look up the dimensions as well on these things just to get a sense of like how ridiculous this is so far. And is it ridiculous enough? Because I want it to be at least as big as one of those things. Because I do feel like there's a sense of getting lost. That's my goal, is that visitors are going to come and they're going to be like, what is in this place? Yeah, we can definitely go back farther. That's going to be suitable and necessary, I think. Okay. This is going to be, I think I'm going to like this place. So I think what I'm going to do is probably stop here. And then I'm going to fill in, I'm going to do a bunch of terraforming, fill in a bunch of dirt, cut down a bunch more trees, plant more trees is another thing I should have been doing. Got to always be planting, because we're not going to have enough trees. And then we'll continue away here. So again, my goal is going to try and do is trying to focus more on the builds and less on the grind with these. Getting a lot of the conditions for the build sort of in place, or be, you know, have more of a plan, I think, than usual, perhaps, maybe. I don't know, we'll see. Whoa, no, I don't like these raiders. Oh, boy. You go away. Look at them. What are they doing? Frolicking on my fortress of solitude. Go away. Oh, you turkeys. I don't like this at all. All right, we will see you all next time. Till then, bye-bye.